There's a cat meowing at my door. This is a hungry little man. You want your dinner. Excellent. Hey everyone, it's Hailey, and today I'm going to be doing my June TBR. So this video is actually going up the day after I get back from my Europe trip, but I know I'm going to be way too tired and have absolutely no time to get myself ready and actually film something, so I'm filming this today, which is funny because I also filmed my May TBR today, so I'm filming 2 TBRs in a day, which is so weird. So if you haven't seen my May TBR, I'm really not anticipating reading anything while I'm away, so any of those books will also count for this TBR, but these are just the other books that I might read in June. So the first book that I might read in June is Wonder Woman by Leigh Bardugo. I'm lucky enough to have an arc of this. It comes out August 29th, so I do have an arc very early, but I haven't had the time to read it, which is so sad. So this is one that I definitely want to get to in June. Leigh Bardugo is one of my favorite authors. She's the author of the Grisha trilogy and Six of Crows, and I'm really excited to see what she'll do with Wonder Woman. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I'm so looking forward to it. Next up is Maud by Melanie Fishbane, which is a story all about the teen life of author of Anne of Green Gables, L.M. Montgomery, and I think it sounds like it's going to be really cool. I'm all about that Canadian literature, and it's a Canadian author, a Canadian story, and I'm really interested to see all about her teen life, so it sounds like it's going to be really cool. Speaking of Canadian literature, I mentioned in my May TBR that I was planning on doing a video for Canada's 150th birthday all about Canadian YA, so any of the Canadian YA that I haven't read in May, I will be reading this month, but I also have a couple more that I want to read. So first up is Every Hidden Thing by Kenneth Opel. All I know about this is that Canadian author, and it has been described as Romeo and Juliet meets Indiana Jones. That sounds amazing, so I'm so excited. And the final Canadian book I have on here is 10 Things I Can See From Here by Carrie Mack. This sounds like it's going to be right up my alley. It's all about a character who has anxiety, and I just feel like it's going to be a story that's really going to resonate with me, so I'm really looking forward to it. Next up is The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. This just feels like the perfect read for when I get back because I think it's just going to be a really easy, mindless, cute contemporary that's just pure fluff, so I'm all about it. And the last 2 books on my TBR are arcs that are coming out in May, but I really don't think I'm going to get to before I leave. So the first one is Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy. Julie Murphy is the author of Dumplin', which I read last year and I really loved, and this book is all about a girl who is discovering her sexuality, and I think it sounds really awesome, so I'm looking forward to it. And the final book on this TBR is Umberland by Wendy Spinelli. I'm really hoping to get to this before I leave, but I just don't think it's going to happen. This is the sequel to Everland, which was a Peter Pan retelling, and this is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, so I'm so excited for it, especially since I enjoyed Everland so much. I think this is going to be awesome. I totally almost forgot, but there are 3 books at the very top of my TBR because they aren't out when I'm filming this video, but they are coming out literally the day that I leave for Europe. But I'm not going to be reading them while I'm away because I really want to focus on them. So the first one is A Court of Wings and Broom by Sarah J Maas. Especially Sarah J Maas books I really need to focus on, so I can't be reading that while I'm away, but this is the conclusion to the main part of the A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy, so I'm so excited for it, and please no spoilers because I will be reading it in June. Next is The Pearl Thief by Elizabeth Lien, which is the prequel to the Codename Verity duology, and I'm so excited for it, so I'm definitely going to be reading this one. And finally is Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. This is the one that I'm probably least excited for just because it was supposed to be a duology and I was happy with where the story ended. It's the To All the Boys I've Loved Before duology, which is now a trilogy, so I don't know, I'm a bit apprehensive, but I'm probably gonna read it. So those are all of the books on my TBR. Like I said, this TBR is pretty arbitrary. Who really knows what's going to happen in June? Because I don't know what reading mood I'm going to be in. I really don't know. These are just the books that have been sticking out to me recently, and maybe they still will be when I get back from my trip. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what books you are planning on reading in June, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!